What is going on, guys? My name is James, or thanks to you, and welcome to some Diablo 3. And I do plan on posting some gameplay of this game in the future. However, because it's only been out for a day, I thought it might be nice to show you guys the create a class screen, just because you might be new to the Diablo series, much like myself, or you might want to do a bit of research before you buy a game. So this will kind of show you all of the classes in a little bit of detail and kind of tell you what you can expect from them. So let's start from the beginning with the Barbarian. As you can see from the right hand side of the screen here, which is where I'll be reading from, the primary attribute of the Barbarian is strength. So the stoic warrior uses tremendous physical strength to crush foes. So imagine if you had to put a role on this character, I'd probably say like a tank. The Barbarian moves aggressively, unleashing a multitude of attacks on enemies. Tough and unyielding, Barbarians tower above other warriors, using their rage and physical ability to crush their enemies in close quarters. So close quarter combat from this character. And then it says Fury drives the Barbarian's assault and is generated in the thick of combat by dealing and receiving damage. So I think every character has this kind of gauge, I suppose, and in this case it's called Fury, and it'll fill up over time, and then when it gets full you can unleash a powerful attack. So that's what it looks like in male, and that is what it looks like in female. So yeah, kind of cool, I think. The next one here is the Demon Hunter. So the primary attribute of the Demon Hunter is dexterity. So ranged weaponry and shadow manipulation make this vengeful hero an elusive stalker of demons. The Demon Stalker uses a variety of traps and escape skills to evade the grasp of foes. Lethal and agile, demon hunters move fluidly across the battlefield, maneuvering into position to strike their enemies from a distance. So we have a lot of ranged attacks here, we have traps and escape skills, so I imagine a fairly high damager but probably quite low physical defense. And we have the demon hunter's attacks and tactical skills are powered by dual forces of hatred and discipline. Hatred is generated rapidly, but discipline is slowly recovered. So where we have the Barbarian's Fury, we have the demon hunter's hatred and discipline. Okay, that's what it looks like in male with the dual crossbows, and once again with female we have the hood, the dual crossbows and stuff, so there we go. And there's also a little preview screen here, which is really cool, I think, when you're trying to choose your character. The next one here is the monk. So the primary attribute of the monk is dexterity. We have a holy warrior who attacks faster than the eye can follow, disabling enemies with precision blows. Holy and elemental magic infuse the monk with the ability to heal and deliver crippling attacks to adversaries. Quick and agile monks are masters of martial arts, employing the blinding speed to pummel their foes while dodging the attacks of enemies. So we have a very quick and agile character built on speed, I think. It seems like it's a fairly high damager, and it also has the ability to heal. I imagine that maybe where it kind of suffers might be physical defense, but yeah, a very quick and nimble, decent character, it seems. And then the Force of Spirit powers the monk's abilities. Spirit is gained through the monk's primary attacks. So if you use the primary attacks, the Force of Spirit is generated, and then that will let you, do some kind of special attack, I suppose. This is the male, and this is the female. And I apologize if I'm doing any of this wrong. I'm actually kind of new to the Diablo series myself, so yeah, I'm kind of guessing from other MMOs that I've played what this character might be like. So anyway, here's the Witch Doctor, a very cool mask. I think that's one of the coolest looking characters so far. The primary attribute of the Witch Doctor is intelligence, so a manipulator of the forces of life and death. The shrewd caster wields the power of the spirits in astounding ways. With a wider range of offensive spells to choose from, the Witch Doctor doesn't shirk from the fray. Wise and cunning, the Witch Doctor draws upon the magic of the spirits and summons creatures from beyond the grave. So we have a summoner, I suppose, where they summon ghosts and creatures from the ground to fight for you, as well as they might have some kind of secondary attacks that you can actually cast yourself. Very cool from the cut screen. I really like the mask. And we also have the Witch Doctor utilizes the power of mana to cast devastating spells. So very, very cool, I think. I can see from the cut screen they're kind of summoning these hell dogs from the ground and then ghostly skeletons. Looks very cool in my opinion, and this is the female version here, which looks incredibly scary. But yeah, that is the Witch Doctor, and the final class we can choose from is the Wizard. So primary attribute in the Wizard is intelligence, a master of temporal and elemental energies powering creation itself. The Wizard can inflict withstanding and avoid damage with a vast and formidable array of directed and area spells. So we have some AoE spells on this character. Powerful and elusive, wizards wield magic by creating protective shields and unleashing spells that rain destruction upon the enemies. So a very, very cool looking character in my opinion. We obviously have these spells from distance. I imagine we have some AoE type spells. The wizard also draws on arcane power and quickly regenerating source to cast spells. So obviously you have some kind of gauge to where you can cast spells. I imagine if that runs out, you can't cast them for a little while, but it says that it's quickly regenerating, so that is kind of cool. This is the male version here with the kind of glowing ball in the hand, and this is the female. And I really, really like the look of the wizard. I think that when I start this game a little bit later, I might choose the wizard class. So yeah, I hope this, guys, has been useful. As always, guys, it has been a pleasure. Thanks, and see you.